still pressing. He sits at the desk he's been assigned for 3 years. Same scratches, same faint wobble when he shifts his weight. The monitors are awake. Numbers refresh without waiting for him. His hand rests near the mouse. He notices the heat of his palm against the desk, the slight tackiness where the finish is worn thin. It's early. Not in the day early in the sequence. There are steps that usually come before this. He knows the order. He tells himself he's only watching. Been telling himself that for several minutes now. The screen shows the same position. Nothing has changed in a way that matters, but that doesn't stop the pressure. His chair creaks when he leans forward. He notices the sound, thinks about people who might hear it, even though no one's close enough. Keeps his shoulders still after that. Stillness can pass for confidence if someone glances over. Part of him is already convinced. Has been since the first signal appeared, earlier than expected. That part's been busy assembling reasons, lining them up. He can feel it working. Another part keeps returning to the checklist, the one he doesn't write down because he has never needed to. Volume's not there yet. Confirmation is thin. The time window is still open. This second part has grown quieter than it used to be. He remembers other mornings at this desk. Same glow on the same keys. Remembers acting early and the brief relief that followed. That clean feeling of having decided. Also remembers the rest of it, but doesn't let that stay long. The air conditioning hums. Hadn't noticed it until now. Constant sound, easier to ignore once you've heard it. Maybe that's how hesitation works. He shifts his gaze to the corner where the order panel waits. Already open, doesn't remember opening it. Considers closing it, waiting for the next update. Doesn't. Closing it would be an action too. The numbers change. Not much. Enough that he has to read them again. He notices how quickly his eyes look for what supports the decision he hasn't made. There's still time to do it properly, he tells himself. Acting early can sometimes look like acting on time. His fingers curl slightly. The mouse shifts a fraction. He stops it. Thinks about the people who taught him to wait and the people who taught him not to. Both groups sounded certain. There's a tightness in his chest he doesn't name. Doesn't like naming things that can't be fixed by adjusting a number. Focuses on practical details instead. The click will be light. Almost no sound. The system will respond faster than he can reconsider. The reversal process. The attention it would draw. Another update, closer to what he was waiting for. Still not enough. The word enough has always been flexible. He knows that. Wonders if this is one of those times when flexibility turns into impatience without announcing itself. His breathing is shallow. Adjusts it without making it obvious. If he waits for everything to line up, he'll miss it. If he moves now, he'll spend the rest of the day managing consequences. Both statements feel true. The clock in the corner has advanced by seconds he can't account for. Brief irritation at that. Early is defined only afterward. His index finger lifts. The slight tremor, he stills it by resting the finger lightly against the mouse button. No pressure. The contact sends a small jolt through him. Could lift his hand away entirely. Doesn't. The cursor hovers over the final field. He tells himself he can stop at any point before confirmation. This is only preparation. He exhales. His finger tightens. The button gives. He thinks not for the first time that maybe waiting one more update would have been enough. But the click is already registering, and the screen shifts, and he tries to pull back, and his hand is still moving, and the order submits, and he reaches to stop it, and the confirmation bar fills, and he lifts his hand, but the cursor is locked, and the process continues, and he moves to cancel, but his finger slips, and the next action begins, and he realizes he's past the point where stopping is simple. The trade executes. He reaches for the keyboard to undo it. The system updates. His body leans into the desk. The numbers finalize. His hand moves again, trying to reverse. The screen refreshes. The action carries on. He's still pressing dot, still reaching, still trying to stop what's already started. The cursor jumps. Next step loads. He reaches forward, still acting. The system continues responding. His hesitation has already collapsed into movement. The confirmation appears. His hand is mid-press when the screen changes. He's already too early again. The next update begins loading. His finger is still descending. He tries to stop it. The sequence completes. Still reaching when the system accepts the input. The moment stretches. Confirmation locks. He presses again too late. The process carries on. His hand remains suspended. Result finalizing. Still moving. Trying to catch up to the action that's already unfolding. Screen refreshes. Fingers still pressing. Next stage begins. Still acting while the system completes the task. Numbers settle. Confirmation fills. Hand moves forward. Final line appears. Still pressing. Still moving. Action continues. Screen updates. His finger descending when the system completes. Result locks in. Still in motion. Process carries on. Hand doesn't stop. Screen finalizes. Action completes. Continues to press as next update loads. Body leaning forward. System accepts the command. The moment ends in the middle of his movement. Still pressing. Still reaching. Still trying to stop it. The action continues. His hand still moving. Screen still changing. Still responding when the process completes. Final state begins to load. Still mid-motion. Screen refreshes. Action continues without waiting for him to decide, hand still pressing. System proceeds. Moment cuts off while he's still reaching. Cursor still locked. Confirmation still filling. Still acting. Too early. Sequence continues. Finger still pressing down. Screen updates. Action carries on. Still in the middle of it when everything keeps moving forward. Still trying to stop it. System completes the task. Hand still moving. Next update begins. The moment doesn't stop, neither does he. His finger remains on the button. Screen still changing. Still pressing as the sequence unfolds. Still moving when the screen refreshes. Process continues. His hand still there, mid-press as the action carries on. Still trying to react. System finalizes. The moment ends without him having stopped it. Finger still pressing. Screen still updating. Still moving. Action continues. Sequence doesn't wait. Still in motion when it cuts off mid-action. Hand still pressing. Screen still changing. He hasn't finished moving. Process still going. Still trying to catch it. The moment stops here. Finger still descending. System still responding. Action not yet complete. Him still mid-press. Still reaching. Still acting too early. Still moving. Still pressing. The confirmation fills. The story ends mid-motion. Action still unfolding. Hesitation already turned into movement. Finger still pressing down. System continues to respond. The moment cuts off right there. Mid-press, mid-update, mid-action.